My fifth graders have just left. I'm on Thanksgiving break. And before I walk out of this classroom, I want to tell you 5 2022 books that I am thankful for. These are books that I hope everyone gets a chance to check out, to read, to enjoy, to share with kids. I'll put a link to my best books of 2022 list, and all of these books are on that list. And if you use my code, Colby Sharp, at checkout, you can receive 20% off and free shipping on all of these books. Let's go. Book number 1 is the book that I just finished today on a bus ride home from a field trip, Play Like a Girl. It's a graphic novel memoir, and I love graphic novel memoirs. I love when a creator welcomes us into a part of their life that was significant and important to them. I think it's really interesting when an adult creates a graphic novel memoir for kids, because there was a significant moment in their life that mattered to them deeply, that impacted them tremendously, whether it was Cece Bell's El Defo or Raina Telgemeier's Guts. Like, those books have such an impact on young readers, and I think this one could too. This is Play Like a Girl, a graphic novel memoir from Misty Wilson, and her husband David Wilson illustrates it. And it takes you inside the 7th grade year of Misty, and she decides to play football with the boys, tackle football. And it's a fascinating story, not just about a girl trying football, but about friendship, about losing friends, moving on from friends, dealing with friends, people not being nice to you, trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone, figuring out who you are and what it means to you to be the person you want to be. I love this book. I couldn't get enough of it. Play Like a Girl. You have to check it out. And the football scenes, let's go. Next up is, I'm going to look at the pronunciation guide on the inside of this book, because I don't want to mess it up. And they were so kind in the very beginning of this book to provide it for us. So this is Kipunamuk. We are Schumann's Thanksgiving Story. Sorry, I did my best on that. But this is a book told from this indigenous tribe about the first Thanksgiving and what that was, that harvest time was. And you get a chance to hear it from a different point of view than so often we teach in schools. And I had an amazing time reading this book and discussing this book with my 5th graders. They were so interested. They wanted to learn more. They were curious about things. And one of the authors, Danielle Greendeer, there's a video on, I think it's called Discovery Education. I don't know, I can't remember what that website is. It used to be called United Streaming. Well, if you search her name on that, then I'll try to remember to put a link to it. There's this video that she is in all about this story and all about that first Thanksgiving. And there's a lot of Native Americans in that talk about it and talk about what happened during that time. It's fascinating. I learned a ton. So check out this book. It's phenomenal. Next up, one of my favorite picture books to discuss with kids this year, My Brother Is Away, I've talked about it many times through the various channels of social media that I talk too much on. It's a story of this girl who is dealing with her brother being away, and she's feeling sad, she's feeling angry, she's feeling all sorts of different things. And as a reader, you're kind of trying to figure out, did he move? Did he die? Did they get in a big fight? And it turns out that he is incarcerated, he is in prison, and it's a powerful story. It's an important story. It's a story that the readers in our classrooms and in our community need to have. They need to be able to experience it, discuss it. And I'm thankful that this book is out in the world. It's so good. All right, 2 more books. We're going to go middle grade novels, which is my bread and butter. The Midnight Children is one of my favorite books ever. From the opening chapter until the last pages, I couldn't stop thinking about it and turning pages. And I just want to talk to everyone who has read this book. There's adults in this building that have read this book that I've book talked it to. There's children in this building that I book talked to get them to read it. And I just want to talk to everyone about it. And it's one of those books did you like it? Did you like it? You didn't like it. Do you love it? You need to love this book. And so it's one of those books that you just can't stop thinking about. And you just want everyone to know about. You want everyone to read it. And it's timeless. It'll be around forever. Kids will be loving this book for as long as they're reading books, which will be forever, I hope. And finally, Jasmine Warga's A Rover Story. So this book has been out for a little while. It came out this fall. And this copy stays in my closet. And I don't ever do that. And I have so many kids who I think would want to read it, and I feel like a terrible person, but I really want to read it aloud. And I don't want anyone to read it or even like know about it. Like, I don't know if this book is at like the stores that they like Target or anything, but I don't want them to read it. Isn't that awful? But I just like want to experience this book with them. Like, I keep thinking about how much I would have loved being read aloud a Rover Story when I was a student here in this building. So those are 5 books that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for you, the viewer, the teacher, the educator, the person trying to get books into the hands of kids. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know down in the comments which books you are thankful for. Hopefully there's some great books that I can add to my to-read list. My name's Colby Sharp. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have an awesome-tastic day.